From Harlem, New York, at the Dwight School Athletic Center, it is Dwight School Swimming, live here on the Strive Network as the Dwight School welcomes Berkeley Carroll to town to take place in this swim meet. Live here on the Strive Network, Simon Rose here with you. Glad you could join us for this swim meet here from the Dwight School Athletic Center as the Lions take on the Lions. And we are getting ready to get underway here as we will meet some of the players on the teams. We meet the boys. We'll meet all of the players on the rosters as we move forward. And our first event is underway. It's the 200 medley relay. We just got the lane assignments for both teams, so we're going to be doing our best to keep up with them. In lanes 3 and 5 here this afternoon, it will be Berkeley Carroll. In lanes 2 and 4, it will be the Dwight School. Right now, they are occupying lanes 2 and 3. So in lane 3, Berkeley Carroll. Lane 2 is the Dwight School, and you're looking at the 200 medley relay for the girls. And right now it is Sarah Debs in the pool for Dwight, freshman who will be swimming in a couple events here in this one. And they've got a half pool length lead over Berkeley Carroll. So into the pool now comes the third swimmer of this medley relay. And that's Lot Paulus, the only senior on the girls swim team, as she does the butterfly portion of this 200 medley. And in the pool for Berkeley Carroll, Hannah S., last swimmer here in this 200 medley, is Andy Weiss Fons, the 8th grader. And she's got a hefty lead. And she will coast to this victory. The first victory of the evening will go in favor of the Dwight School as they take the points. They take first place, second place to Berkeley Carroll. Coming in just over 2 minutes. And so it'll be 6-3. Dwight leads. Six to 3, Dwight leads here after the first event. And now it'll be the boys' turn to do maybe they're not, are they not doing the 200 medley relay? So no 200 medley relay for the boys. Okay, so this is just Berkeley Carroll swimming in this event. It'll still be the 200 medley relay, so we'll watch Berkeley Carroll's 4 swimmers go at it here in the medley relay. Michael M., Brian T., Albert R., and Christian L. Next in is Brian. Breaststroke portion. So just a correction, it was actually Berkeley who won that last event. So they lead 6-3. Again, getting the lane assignments here at the last moment. One of the challenges of broadcasting a swimming event is getting those lane assignments. Just the nature of the beast, kind of how the things shake out. And figuring out where the swimmers are, but now we are off and swimming, and we should have a good one here as, again, you're watching the 200 medley relay. Only one team in the pool. Dwight will not be fielding a team here for the 200 medley. So first place points will obviously go to Berkeley Carroll. And we've got the last portion of it here with Christian L. as he does the freestyle. After this, we'll see the 200 freestyle individual. So the boys have 6, and the boys of Dwight have 0. Correct. Okay. So it is a win for Berkeley Carroll, obviously. As we are in the pool here for the 200 freestyle individual. We have Isabel Dunn in the pool for the Dwight School and Elena B in the pool for Berkeley Carroll. So Isabel Dunn is in lane 2. Couple of strokes behind Elena B of Berkeley Carroll as they come across the second turn here. It's still a couple stroke lead for Berkeley Carroll here in lane 3. Another turn here. And still a sizable lead for Berkeley Carroll in this 200 freestyle. We'll see the 200 individual medley next. But first, we'll have to see the guys do the 200 freestyle individual. Each length across the pool, 25 yards. As coming around the turn, once again, is Elena B of Berkeley Carroll and Isabel Dunn comes up on the wall as well. A lot of ground to make up here in this 200 freestyle event. One more back and forth for Elena B here in the 200 freestyle. Looking to give Berkeley Carroll their first 2 wins of this meet. Won the 200 medley relay. That's why they've got 6 points to Dwight's 3. Last 25 yards for Elena B. She'll coast to a victory for Berkeley Carroll. Second place will go to Isabel Dunn of Dwight. As there is Elena B hitting the wall at 2:41 and 0.8 of a second. That is an unofficial time. But first place points obviously going to the girls, and second place points, or the girls of Berkeley, and second place points to Dwight. So that's 4 points for first place in this 200 individual freestyle, and their second place finishing. Meaning it is 10-6 in favor of Berkeley in the girls' side of things. Guys' side of things, it's still 6-0 in favor of Berkeley Carroll. We still haven't seen a Dwight boys swimmer yet, but we will now in this 200 individual freestyle. It's Jackson Guthart going to be swimming for Dwight. He's in lane number 2. And in lane 3 is Mike E. Also in lane 5 is Berkeley Carroll's Mike A. So 2 Mikes in the pool for Berkeley Carroll. 1 swimmer in the pool for Dwight's. And right now it's Berkeley 1, Dwight 2, and Berkeley 3. As you see how close they are as they come across after the first 50 yards. Still in second place here, Jackson Guthart. Going to be racing in the 200 freestyle and the 500 freestyle in this one. Couple of strokes behind Mike A. So 1, 2, 3, Berkeley, Dwight, Berkeley. Good work here by Jackson Guthart as he has slimmed the lead down to just a stroke or 2 as they come to the turn again. Berkeley Carroll into the turn. Jackson Guthart right after him. And he puts on another couple pieces of speed in his stroke, and he is close. And this one's going to be close down to the wire here as Guthart in lane number 2. Still going. And oh, what a mix-up there as Guthart will have a couple stroke lead. Mike A thought that the race was over, so now Guthart in first place. Dwight School in first place right now with 25 yards to go here. One last length of the pool here for Guthart, who has all of a sudden taken a lead in the home stretch, and it looks like he will be taking first place here in this 200 freestyle. Big first place points for the Dwight School after the 200 medley went to Berkeley, and there was no swimmer for Dwight. But there's Jackson finishing, and a big win for him. Consistency throughout. So 6 points, or first place points at least, to the Dwight School, and Berkeley Carroll will finish 2 and 3, Mike A and then Mike E. So 6-0, 6-0 Berkeley leading Dwight in the men's side of things before that race. We'll wait for the official score before we update it here. Next up, we're going to see the 200 individual medley. And Sarah B will be in the pool for the Dwight School. Or, excuse me, for Berkeley Carroll will be Sarah B. And for the Dwight School, it'll be Sarah Debs. And they're off. 200 medley. Dead even at the turn. 25 of 200 yards done. As they're in the butterfly. Again, lane 2, Dwight. That's Sarah Debs. Another Sarah in lane 3 for Berkeley. That's Sarah B. And once again, they are very close to each other at that most recent turn as they go into the backstroke. Berkeley Carroll taking a couple stroke lead here after they go into the backstroke. And still a lead for Berkeley Carroll as they hit the turn again. Sarah Debs looking to make up for it in the freestyle. Another 50 yards coming. Another 100 as they've got the butterfly and then the freestyle. So they're in the butterfly now. 1 minute and 40 seconds into this 200 individual medley. Sarah B hits the wall. And so does Sarah Debs. Debs a freshman. So 150 yards down. And here's the last 50 for Berkeley Carroll as Sarah B goes into the freestyle. And she's got a comfortable lead heading into the last 50. Two and a half minutes as Berkeley approaches the turn here. The final 25 to be swam for Sarah B. And Dwight will fall to second place here in this 200 individual medley as hitting the wall is Sarah B of Berkeley Carroll. That's first place points for Berkeley Carroll. And we see Sarah Debs finishing this race for Dwight. 2:56 the winning time. Means it's going to be 14-9 in favor of Berkeley Carroll after the first three events here in this girls meet. So up step the guys in the 200 individual medley. It's Jake Swain and Michael M for Berkeley. Jake Swain for Dwight. Also a freshman. He's in lane 2. Michael M is in lane 3 for Berkeley as they start with the butterfly. Start this clock a little bit late, so about 6 or 7 seconds late on the clock. It is an unofficial time in our bottom right-hand portion of the screen. As they finish up the butterfly portion, Berkeley Carroll with the lead as they head to the breaststroke. Backstroke, excuse me. And that's Michael M of Berkeley Carroll. Quarter of a pool length lead as he hits the turn.
Let's go! Go! Go!
50 yards down as Berkeley Carroll has finished the backstroke portion of it. Watching the 200 individual medley. The third event here in this swim meet. Breaststroke now as Berkeley Carroll maintains that lead. Michael M leading Jake Swain. Very strong swimming from Berkeley Carroll in lane 3. he finishes up the breaststroke. And the final 50 will be swam in freestyle. Looking for first place points. 10-4, Berkeley has the advantage coming into this event. Good 200 individual medley time here for Michael M. of Berkeley Carroll. Finishes up 2:03 on the clock, but remember we missed about 5 seconds, so about 2:08 for Berkeley Carroll, the winning time in that 200 individual medley. So that means that the score is 14-7. First place points to Berkeley. Second place points to Dwight. And we have concluded the 200 individual medley for both the guys and the girls. We now have 50 freestyle for the girls. And we'll see Lot Paulus and Lily Harari in lanes 2 and 4. So Paulus in lane 2, Harari in lane 4 for Dwight. Gray J in lane 3. So it's actually going to be Lily Harari in lane 2 and Lot in lane 4. Lanes 3 and 5, Gray J. Excuse me, Hannah and Jordan, Hannah S. and Jordan H. And we are already done. Quick 50 freestyle. See who comes away with the win. Got a quick replay of this one as well. See the finish. And lane 3 coming away with the win for Berkeley Carroll. And we are in the pool for the 50 freestyle. Pepe Valles and Dimitri Drovniashin for the Dwight School. And Dwight has the lead in lane 2. That's Pepe. Lane 4 is Dwight as well. That's Dimitri. And they are going to finish 1-2. First and second place to Dwight in the 50 freestyle for the guys. Finishing up here, Berkeley Carroll. The big points there for the guys of Dwight School as we get one more look at this finish. Again, you're seeing Pepe Valles, the freshman. And they really did finish almost exactly the same time. Dimitri Drovniashin, the junior. But as a team, first and second place points. We'll get the official point totals updated in just a moment for both schools, or for both the girls and the guys. Next event will be the 100 butterfly. This is guys. All right, so the guys totals right now, Berkeley 15. And Dwight 14. So they are neck and neck. For the girls score is 19-12 as we get this updated on our scoreboard here. So a 1-point lead for Berkeley Carroll on the guys' side, a 5-point lead for Berkeley Carroll on the girls' side. We are in a intermission as the Swimmers have completed the first 4 events of this meet. See the score on your screen. You're watching live high school swimming here on the Strive Network.
This is our city, here we are. Look out, world, we're shooting stars.
The subway trains are on the tracks. Crowds and cars are moving fast. All in time to the city's beat. Let me tell you what's happening on our street.
I finally found who I'm gonna be. Here is the story of me.
This is our time to seize the moment. This is our time to show we own it. This is our time to take some action, because I have the spark in me. Let me tell you, and Dwight is where I wanna be. I tell my stories through film and song. Spark of genius keeps it strong. We all have passions that we know. Dwight is here to help them grow. Climbing the stairs to reach my dreams. Heart of a lion on our team. From New York City to Beijing, here is the story of me. This is our time to seize the moment. This is our time to show we own it. This is our time to take some action, because I have that spark in me, and Dwight is where I wanna be. This is our time to seize the moment. This is our time to show we own it. This is our time to take some action, because I have that spark in me, and Dwight is where I wanna be. And Dwight is where I wanna be. Where I wanna be.
Welcome to Spark Tank. Spark Tank is a student incubator for new businesses, nonprofits, and ideas designed to improve our community and school. Today in the Spark Tank, we have two groups of entrepreneurs looking for advice, mentorship, and money to bring their creative concepts into the marketplace. Let's meet the judges. Fernando Castellanos is a high-tech executive who focuses in security, intelligence, and financial crime solutions. He's currently VP at American Express. Paul Dean, a senior managing director at Accenture in the financial services practice. He has extensive management and technology consulting experience working with global financial institutions. Martin Maskant holds a degree in law from Erasmus University in Rotterdam, the Netherlands. He's a partner with PwC and specializes in international tax, heading PwC's Dutch desk in New York. And Dave Lindsay, a serial entrepreneur and founder of Defenders, a lucrative business dealing in home security systems. First up, we have two 10th graders, Madalena and Michelle, with their new app designed to curb excessive smartphone use.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Michelle.
And I'm Madalena, and we're currently in 10th grade.
And we're here to present our app, Tech Break.
Tech Break is an app that will help people decrease their dependence on technology.
I'll be specializing in the marketing and advertising of the app.
And I'll be specializing on the technical engineering, which is basically the coding part of the app.
I'm going to use the program called Wix to create the website that introduces our app. And also I'm going to organize the testing group, which is consisted of at least one student from each grade in both middle and high school.
We'll need a private tutor to continue with Tech Break. Each session of private tutoring is $150.
So for tonight, we're asking for $3,000, which is the estimated total for the further development, including the 20 hours of sessions.
The prototype, do we actually have a prototype that anyone's been able to, that besides you guys, that anyone's been able to play with, or is that more in the testing that's coming up?
No, we actually have a prototype on Xcode.
All right, we had to cut off that video a little early as we get back into the swing of things here during this swim meet. We have the 100 men's butterfly. No girls race in this one. For the Dwight School, in lane 4 is Justice Coronard, the 8th grader. He is the best swimmer here on this Dwight squad. In lane 4, he went to the Junior Olympics, and he is neck and neck right now here in the 100 butterfly with Albert of Berkeley. Carroll. Lane 4, Dwight. Lane 3, Berkeley. Coronard for Dwight with a slight lead as they hit the final 50. Neck and neck here at the halfway mark of the pool. Justice Coronard has a slight edge in lane number 4 for Dwight as they hit the wall. It'll be Justice Coronard with first place points for Dwight here in the 100 butterfly. And at 103, we get one more look here. There's about that length of lead throughout the race for Coronard. As we get one more look at the finish here. And that is big time for Dwight as they're going to take the lead in the match, in the meet. After not having a swimmer in the opening event and dropping all of those points, it's now 18-18. So they are knotted up at 18 in the guys' side of things. The girls will have the 100 freestyle now. And there are 2 swimmers in the pool for Dwight and 1 swimmer in the pool for Berkeley. Lane 3 for Berkeley is Elena. And lane 2 is Lot Paulus. Lane 4, Andy Valles. So lane 2 is Andy Valles. Lane 4 right now, who's got the lead, is Lot Paulus. So Lot Paulus in the lead, significant one here in the 100 freestyle. As she comes to the final turn, she'll have the last 25 here to coast to first place points for Dwight. Berkeley Carroll now in second. Again, that's Elena with Berkeley Carroll. And Andy Valles in third place for Dwight, as finishes in first place for Dwight. And Lot Paulus in lane 4. Berkeley finishes in lane 3 for second. And third place will be Dwight in lane 2. So coming into this one, Dwight was down by 5 in the girls' meet. They're going to pick up some points here, picking up first and third, while Berkeley will get second place points, but we'll get the official scoring here in just a moment. It's going to make it 22-17 in favor of Berkeley Carroll. "100 freestyle for the guys are in. Lane 2, Kent Shanick. And lane 4, Pepe Valles. So a full house here, lanes 2 through 5. 2 and 4 again is Dwight. Lanes 3 and 5, Berkeley Carroll. And right now it is Dwight with a lead in both lanes 2 and lane 4. Again, lane 2, Kent Shinick and Pepe Valles in lane 4. It is Shinick who's got the lead here, as they are over halfway done this race. Shinick won as he approaches the final turn. Second place, Pepe Valles, the freshman. He's got a slight lead over third place in this freestyle, who is Mike A. And the final is in at 56 seconds, just about, unofficially at 56 seconds. It is Kent Shinick, the junior, who takes first place for Dwight. Second place for Dwight as well. That's Pepe Valles. So 18-18 coming into this one. Now it'll be Dwight who takes the lead by a score of 25-19. So remember, there was an event where Dwight didn't swim, and that was 6 free points for Berkeley. Well, Dwight has made up for those 6 points and now has taken a 6-point advantage themselves after winning first and second place in the 100 freestyle. So we're done with the guys and the girls for the 100 free. The next up on the docket is 500 free. We don't have any swimmers for the ladies, so we're just going to see the 500 free on the guys' side of things. Jackson Guthart will swim for Dwight, as well as Jake Swain. Jake Swain will be in lane 2, Jackson Guthart in lane 4. And Michael M. in lane 3 for Berkeley. So lanes 2, 3, and 4 here as we begin the longest race of the evening. Guthart over there on the right, he picked up a first place win earlier on in this one. I believe that was the 200 freestyle which he swam. And he won that, and they are off for a long one. Let's go for a swim as Berkeley Carroll has the lead after the dive off. You see there's some students sitting there on the ledge who have the numbered cars to indicate what lap number each one of the swimmers is on. It's pretty easy to get to lose track when you're out there for such a long time. It is Mike M. of Berkeley Carroll in lane 3 who's got a sizable lead to start here. Jake Swain in lane 2 and Jackson Guthart in lane 4 for the Dwight School. As we are close to 100 meters done. And it's Berkeley Carroll with the lead here. They need this win. So they'll only have the ability to get points out of one lane here with just one swimmer. So even if it is Michael M. who picks up first place points, Dwight will be able to hedge it, picking up second and third place points. And with that 6-point lead, they do guarantee themselves to maintain it heading into the final 4 events. Michael M. again at the turn. He is about 7 laps in. And he's a full pool length ahead of Jackson Guthart. As you see, Michael M. getting ready to lap his opponent from Dwight School. He's looked like a very strong swimmer here today, picked up first place, or no, actually, I think he picked up second place earlier on in the 200 individual medley. Also swam the 200 medley relay. But he is 9 laps in now with the lead. Again, second place will be Jake Swain. He's in lane 2. Jackson Guthart in lane 4. Coming in third at this point. This is the 9th lap for Michael M. Check that, 11th lap for Michael M. They go back and forth 10 times. They need to get all the way up to 20 on those numbered place cards. Still, Michael M. is cruising here. He is laps ahead of his opponents. Still Jake Swain for Dwight. He's in second place. Jake Swain coming in on his 11th lap. He's finishing there. As Michael M. continues to cruise, we are 3.5 minutes into this 500 freestyle. Again, only the guys to swim in this one. The ladies have foregone this event on both sides, both the Dwight side and the Berkeley Carroll side. "15 laps down. Again, you got to get to 20 for Michael M. Jackson Guthart, 11 through the race. And Jake Swain, 13. So again, a commanding lead for Michael M. Barring a miraculous comeback, it looks like that's going to be first place points for Berkeley Carroll, which they need here in the match, down by 6. He is certainly in cruise control. Is Michael M. here. And he's got one more back and forth, does Michael M., till he finishes his 500 free. Still some time here for the Dwight School to finish up this 500 freestyle race for them. You see that red card indicates the final lap for Michael M. as he wants to finish strong. And we'll just keep this clock going just for reference point when Michael finishes. He finishes at about 5:15. 5:15 the unofficial time, excuse me, for Michael M. That's first place here in the 500 free for the guys. Berkeley Carroll with first place points for the men here in the 500 free. Three more lengths for Jake Swain. And 5 more for Jackson Guthart. So it'll be 29-23 after second and third place is awarded to Dwight. So even though they'll take second and third place, they're able to match the point total of first place and still maintain that 6-point lead, as this will be the final 25 meters for Jake Swain. He'll finish in second in this race. And he hits the wall at 6:41. So final swimmer to finish will be Jackson Guthart, as he's got another 50 yards here, 50 meters, excuse me. Guthart's been a busy guy here in this one. Swimming the 200 freestyle as well. He won first place in that one. That was big points for the Dwight School. He'll take third here in the 500 free, a long, strenuous race. Just over 7.5 minutes after the start of the race is when Jackson Guthart will hit the wall. And a little handshake to finish up, as the Dwight School takes a 29-23 lead on the guys' side of things. Berkeley with a 22-17 lead. Remember, they forewent the 500 free, so we'll jump right into the 200 freestyle relay for the girls. And we'll have 4 swimmers: Isabel Dunn, Andy Valles, Sarah Debs, and Lot Paulus. First one in the pool is Isabel Dunn for the Dwight School. She's in lane 2. The lead, though, is for Berkeley Carroll. That's Gray J. Gray J has the lead on the freestyle portion of this 200 freestyle relay. So everybody going to be swimming freestyle. Christian L is heading into the pool, and now Andy Valle, and this is going to be Sarah. Sarah Debs is now in the pool for the Dwight School. She's trying to make up some ground on Christian L. Christian L hits the turn, still with a comfortable lead here as Dwight hits the turn. It'll now be Andy Valles awaiting to dive in for Dwight. And this is Jordan H for Berkeley Carroll in lane 3. Third of 4 swimmers as she hits the turn. A 15-meter lead on the Dwight School as Valles will follow suit. And anchoring for the 200 freestyle relay for Berkeley Carroll, Hannah S. She dives in the pool, the 4th and final swimmer for Berkeley Carroll. And the 4th and final swimmer is Lot Paulus, the senior for the Dwight School. She's in the pool, but she's got a lot of ground to make up as Hannah S. will coast for Berkeley Carroll and pick up first place points. for Berkeley Carroll in the 200 freestyle relay. Paulus finishing up here. She'll take second. And the score is 28-20 in favor of Berkeley Carroll after this event. So an 8-point lead for Berkeley Carroll as we now see the 200 freestyle relay on the guys' side of things. And we will see Kent Shinnick, Pepe Valles, Jake Swain, and Justice Carinard. And they are in the pool. And it's Kent Shinnick in the pool first in this 200 freestyle relay. They are neck and neck at the turn. Gray J is in the pool for Berkeley Carroll, maybe with a slight lead over Shinnick as we go to swimmers number 2. This is Christian L for Berkeley Carroll. He's a step behind Pepe Valles. But this one continues to be tight. Christian L takes a slight lead at the turn, and a good turn for him. But Valles is right behind. Valles, the second of 4 swimmers. The third of 4 swimmers, Jake Swain, waiting to dive into the pool. Mike E. into the pool for Berkeley Carroll, and he increases the lead by a couple of strokes as he hits the turn. Jake Swain right behind him. Swain with a good turn. He's making up ground here as he catches up to Mike E. The final swimmer will be Justice Carinard, strongest swimmer for this Dwight school, trying to anchor home a first place win. And he's going neck and neck with Brian T. Here's Carinard, who's taken now a sizable lead at the turn. 25 meters to go. And Carinard will freestyle his way to a victory as you see Brian T. doing all he can to catch up to Justice, who's gliding home with a first place win for Dwight at 150 and first place points for the Dwight school. And they now will take a commanding lead after that win. And a 6-point advantage before, as the 100 backstroke is the next event for the ladies. The score is now 35-26. So a 9-point advantage, which is very sizable for the guys as we start the 100 backstroke. And we've got Isabel Dunn in lane number 2 and Sarah Debs in lane 4 for Dwight. Right now, though, it is lane 3 with the lead. And that is Jordan H. for Berkeley Carroll. Second place, third place, very close. Second place for Dwight School is Isabel Dunn. So she's in second. Jordan H. in first for Berkeley Carroll. Dunn maintaining her second place advantage here for Dwight. As they are 75 meters through this one. Coming up on 100. Still first place in lane 3. Berkeley Carroll. Oh, that was the full 100 backstroke. So a first place win for Berkeley Carroll at about 125 for Jordan H. And second place points will go to Dwight. Fourth place points for Dwight. First and third place points go to Berkeley Carroll. So we'll wait to see how that affects the official score. As we'll see the guys do the 100 free, or 100 backstroke, excuse me. And then we'll see the 100 breast. So the score now, 32-23 on the girls' side of things. So a 9-point lead for the girls of Berkeley, a 9-point lead for the guys of Dwight School as we start this 100 backstroke. And we'll see the guy that we just saw last for Dwight in Justice Carinard. He'll be doing the 100-meter backstroke portion in lane number 2. He's going up against Christian L. Now check that. No, it is going to be Christian L in lane 3 for Berkeley Carroll, but it's Justice Carinard who has the advantage again. He's gotten first place in each race that he has swam so far. 8th grader who has participated in the Junior Olympic team. He's approaching 75 meters into this one. Good pace here as he hits the final turn and will have a good advantage to get first place in the 100 backstroke. With just 2 events to go after this one. And Carinard finishes at 104. Berkeley Carroll looking like they're going to come in second. Christian L finishes up. And third place to Dwight. Third place to Berkeley Carroll, excuse me. So second and third place points to Berkeley Carroll. First place points to Dwight. That's going to make the score 39-30. As the ladies will now do the 100 breaststroke. It's Bender in the pool for Berkeley Carroll, and for Dwight School, Andrea Valles and Lily Harari, lanes 2 and 4. Berkeley Carroll with the lead here in the 100 breast, as Bender has the lead for Berkeley Carroll. In second place right now in lane number 2 is Andrea Valles, or Andy Valles, excuse me, as they finish 50 meters in this 100 breast. Berkeley Carroll with the first place points if it ended now, but still another 65 meters or so to be swam for Bender of Berkeley Carroll. Second place is Andy Valles, and third place Lily Harari as they hit the final turn. Looks like it's going to be first place points here for Berkeley Carroll, and they will increase the lead. Well, they'll get first place points at least here in this 100 breast, but 2 swimmers in the pool for Dwight School means they've got 2 point-getting swimmers on the match side of things. As first place officially going to Berkeley Carroll. And now it's Andy Valles finishing up in second. And we await the third place finishing Lily Harari. So after this, we see the men in the 100 breaststroke. That's going to make the score 36-26. In favor of Berkeley Carroll. So Berkeley Carroll leads the girls Dwight leads the guys. So we see the 100 breaststroke now for the boys. We'll see Kent Shinnick and Dmitry Drovnyashin. Lane 2, Kent Shinnick. Lane 4, Dmitry Drovnyashin. And in for the Berkeley Carroll School, it's Brian T in lane number 3. He's got the lead right now. And Gray J in lane number 4. Or, excuse me, lane 5. Lanes 3 and 5 for Berkeley Carroll. So lane 3 in first place, lane 2 in second place for the Dwight School. That's Kent Shinnick. And he's still got his eyes on first place as they are at the halfway point in this race. Shinnick's got some ground to make up here in the final 50. Third place still to the Dwight School as well. That's Dmitry Drovnyashin, and he is neck and neck with fourth. As they hit the final turn, it is Berkeley Carroll with the lead. As Brian of Berkeley Carroll has it, but it's Shinnick trying to chase him down in the end here. He's running out of room as they approach the finish line. And it will be Berkeley Carroll with first place points, but we've now got a battle for third and fourth as Drovnyashin has a slight lead on lane number 4 in Gray J. It's going to be close here, but Drovnyashin's got a slight edge as they hit the wall, and he's got it just in time at 1:31 to finish the race. So first place to Berkeley Carroll, second and third to Dwight, fourth to Berkeley Carroll. And we finish up the 100 breaststroke, meaning we only have one race to go here in the meet between Berkeley and Dwight, the 400 freestyle relay. Certainly an exciting event to finish up, as that's going to make the total score for the guys 43 to 34. So a lead for the guys of Dwight's. And a lead for the girls of Berkeley Carroll. But only two teams here. Only Berkeley Carroll swimming in this event. Okay, so no Dwight School event, or no Dwight School team swimming here in this 400 freestyle. So we're just going to see Berkeley Carroll. That means that Berkeley Carroll has won the meet on the ladies' side of things. The first swimmer here for Berkeley Carroll is Olivia A. Olivia A. swimming for Berkeley Carroll. She'll cede way to Elena B. And Elena B will dive into the pool next. And each swimmer has to go 100 meters. So 4 lengths of the pool each. So one more turn here for Olivia, and then she gives way to Elena. Only 2 more events here. We've got the girls 400 freestyle relay. The guys will follow. And into the pool goes Elena. .115 into this race. It'll be first place points here for Berkeley Carroll, as the team just looks to put together a good time here in this meet. And 50 meters done for Elena. And then she'll give way to Bender and then Hannah of Berkeley Carroll. 2 minutes in, this is the final length here for Elena. So halfway done the race are the ladies of Berkeley Carroll, third of 4 swimmers into the pool in the 400 freestyle. There's the 50th meter done for Bender. So she's got 2 more lengths. 3 minutes in. So the ladies who have a 36-26 lead coming into this event will increase their lead, with the Dwight School not having one. (36-26) the score now for the Berkeley Carroll ladies, and they'll obviously increase that as they're the only ones in the pool getting points in this 400 freestyle relay. Hannah S. is in the pool now for Berkeley Carroll, final swimmer of this 400 freestyle. She hits the turn, 2 more laps to go. It's always tough to get your best time when you're the only one in the pool. Sometimes you need somebody next to you in the lane beside you to get that adrenaline up, put the pressure on. Sometimes you perform better in those situations. It's a little bit more difficult when you don't have anyone right behind you. As this will do it for the 400 freestyle relay. First place, obviously, to Berkeley Carroll. Nothing doing for the Dwight School as they did not field the team in that race. So first place points to Berkeley Carroll as they take home the win in this meet. And now it'll be the guys to step up. 400 freestyle relay. We will have 2 teams in this one for the guys. First swimmer in lane 2, Pepe Valles for Dwight. And this is Albert R. for Berkeley Carroll. So Pepe Valles, Jake Swain, Kent Shinnick, and Justice Carinar are the 4 swimmers for Dwight. We are looking at the first swimmer in Pepe Valles, who does trail Albert of Berkeley Carroll. Final 25 for Berkeley Carroll here as they take first place at the first turn, or at this turn. And he'll give way to Brian of Berkeley Carroll. So Brian into the pool. Next up for Dwight School is Jake Swain. And he's got some ground to make up. They want to get within striking distance before Justice Carinard anchors the race. And here's Swain into the pool. And already past the turn is Brian of Berkeley Carroll. Jake Swain past the turn. Third swimmer in, it's Christian L. for Berkeley Carroll. Awaiting the hit of the wall is Kent Shinnick. He will dive in for the Dwight School. It was 50 meters too early, as now it'll be Brian after he hits the wall. Christian L. will jump in, and the third swimmer awaits for the Dwight School in Kent Shinnick now. Third swimmer in the pool for Berkeley Carroll. Shinnick awaiting to dive in after him. And he's in. Good long strokes to start here for Shinnick as he tries to catch up to Christian L. First turn here for Shinnick. About a half a pool length behind, but he's gaining ground. First 50 meters done for Berkeley Carroll here. The third of four swimmers. Your last swimmers are going to be Justice Coronard and Michael M., two of the strongest for either team. As Shinnick continues to try to make up ground. He has made up some. Will it be enough for Justice Coronard? As you see him closing. Shinnick with a good third swim here in this relay. Coronard a couple seconds behind Michael M. Coronard's got a lot of ground to make up here in the 100-meter. He's got 4 legs to do so. Michael M. of Berkeley Carroll hits the first turn. Coronard right after him. Here's a big stretch here for Coronard to get back into this race. They splash and wail in lanes 2 and 3. Berkeley Carroll still with the lead. Final 50 meters. Coronard a couple of strokes behind. 3:45 in. Final 25 here for Michael M. of Berkeley Carroll. Coronard needs a very strong final 25. Can he make up enough ground? Michael M. getting close. And Michael M. of Berkeley Carroll will get first place. A valiant effort by the Dwight School. Their third and fourth swimmers, Shinnick and Coronard, did very well there. And 4 minutes and 9 seconds into the race is when it finishes, and we'll get one more look at this finish. And the teams really were neck and neck. Coronard may have made up some ground in his individual battle, but it was the anchor for Berkeley Carroll, and Michael M. was able to seal the win for the Berkeley Carroll guys in that 400 freestyle relay. However, the guys of Dwight School had already clinched a win in the match. We'll get that final score for you here in a moment, as the guys who got second place points in that final event will add a few more on to their 43 coming in. So it'll be the girls of Berkeley Carroll who win this meet. It'll be to the guys of the Dwight School who win their meet. And we'll wait the final tallies. So again, the final score for the girls, 40-26. 42-26, excuse me, is the final for the girls. Berkeley defeats Dwight, or Dwight defeats Berkeley, or Berkeley defeats Dwight in the girls. And on the guys' side of things, 46-40 is the final, as Dwight takes home the victory in the guys' meet. So we are through all of our events. Entertaining stuff here from New York, New York, as the teams celebrate with some backflips into the pool. We thank you for joining us here on the Strive Network. It has been fun. Molly Rich, our director here, Simon Rose here with you throughout the broadcast. We will see you for another Dwight School stream this winter at some point. Don't have the date off the top of my head, but we're covering a basketball game sometime later on in the winter, so stay tuned for that. And again, we thank you for joining us here. Again, the win for Berkeley Carroll for the girls, a win for the Dwight on the guys' side of things, 46-40. And we will see you next time here on the Strive Network. Thanks for watching, everyone.